Hi, my name is Daniel Carrera. I am a student at the University of Texas at El Paso. This is the Synchro project for CE 5361. This is spring 2020. Presentation outline, I'm going to be going over the objective, site location. In this case, it was Sunland Park and Donovan in West El Paso. Materials used, learning the software, in this case Synchro. I'll talk about the intersection geometry and putting the volumes, timings, and just basically overall setting up the Synchro model. Level of service results, and this includes the delay per movement and for the intersection, and also I will be going over lessons learned. Objective, software used. The objective, as per the project instructions, to code the Synchro model of an isolated signalized intersection and use the model to perform level of service analysis. And again, we use Synchro 10 for this project, not 11, Synchro 10. Site location, let me play a little video. This is the intersection of Donovan and Sunland Park. So Sunland Park runs east and west, and Donovan runs north and south. And this is the little guy. This is looking north on Donovan, looking east on Sunland Park, looking south on Donovan, and looking west on Sunland Park. Okay. And there's also railroad and pedestrian phases there, but we ignored those for this project. Data provided. We were provided turning movement counts. From these, we split them up into 15-minute segments, got the total for each movement, and also got the intersection total. In this case, the highest hour, the peak hour, the one that we used for this project, was 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. We also were provided signal timing data from the city of El Paso. We assume no pedestrians and all left turn movements are protected. Assume pre-timed or fixed time signal plan. In my case, I assumed it was a pre-time. And other information, including the minimum green, yellow, red, maximum green, were from this timesheet. Learning Synchro and timing. I had used Synchro before from work, so it's always fun to use it. I always learn something new from either my coworkers or classmates. So it's always been a fun project, and I enjoyed using it. Lane settings. This shows the lane settings that I used for this project. We were told not to use the eastbound right turn, but I went ahead and added it. But I made sure to mimic what's really out there, including the storage length, which is 400 right here. And I went ahead and added all the speed limits and made sure that the right turn movement on the eastbound leg was a yield. These are my NEMA movements and the phases from Synchro. Volume settings. These are my turning movement counts from the 5 to 6 p.m. hour. This is me inputting them on Synchro. You can see them here in this row right here. Signal settings. The signal settings, these are the phases that I set. The left turns, I set them as permitted protected, and the protected phase is the odd number, the 7, the 3, the 5, and the 1. And the permitted is the 4, the 8, the 2, the 6. And that just means that those can go with the through movement for that direction. So that's basically all that it means. That's basically when the light is the green bulb versus the green arrow. And the ring and barrier, I did it as per the project instructions. So that's basically what you get down here. It's basically telling you all the different movements and the length of the green, the yellow, and the red. Level of service analysis. So the level of service that I got was a D, and the intersection delay shown here is 54.1. And actually for this project, the level of service that I got inputting the city of El Paso signal timing data, it was actually better than after I optimized it. So before it was about 40 something, and then after it was 50 something. These are my results. Of course, you can also see them in the previous slide. And lessons learned, you can code Synchro models differently. I guess it just depends, but it's always good to discuss with your teammates. So yeah, thank you.